What's up, everybody, and thank you for listening to Mastering the Mindset. My name is Dariusdotch, and I'm an actor, hip-hop artist, and fitness and life coach. And I'm here to personally help you train and improve your mindset so that you can, 1, become the best version of yourself mentally, and 2, gain focus and motivation to be able to take action and achieve the success in life that you want and deserve. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to my channel, and at the end of this episode, if you liked it, please share it with a friend or a loved one or someone who would benefit from hearing this message. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm ready to go on this journey with you, and that journey begins now. All right, so the name of this episode is called Plant the Right Seeds. Plant the Right Seeds. So this is going to be another episode where I emphasize being positive and how important it is to our mindsets, because it is. Being negative and pessimistic and constantly consuming negative thoughts and news and negative people will 100% hold you and your growth back. And that's just a fact. And I'm not just talking about negativity or positivity around goals and dreams. I mean in everyday life, because those are the moments that are the hardest to catch. Most of the time, we're engaging in behaviors or thoughts that are holding us back in so many ways, and we don't even know it. Now, if you've listened to me in previous episodes, then you've heard me say it before, but I'll say it again. Your mind will literally give you what you plant inside it. So positivity is important for growth. So think about this for a second. So imagine if you have a garden and you planted a bunch of seeds. All the same kind of seeds, strawberry seeds. And you've been taking care of these seeds, and you water them. You make sure the soil is right and has enough nutrients to grow them. And after a while, you see them start to bud. Then after a while, those little buds turn into these tiny little red fruit. Then over time, as they get bigger and bigger, you realize that those little red fruit are actually tomatoes. This whole time, you've been expecting to get strawberries, but you got tomatoes instead. How is that possible, right? How in the hell is that possible? The thing is, that's my point. It's not possible. Clearly, if you plant a seed, it's not going to magically grow into a completely different plant, right? Just like if we feed our mind, the garden of our thoughts, a bunch of negativity, we constantly doubt our capabilities. We watch and compare ourselves to celebrities or Instagram models. We let the news manipulate us into fear. We hang around people who are always negative. If we are putting all these negative things in our mind, why in the hell do we turn and expect to get strawberries? Because we damn sure ain't planting strawberries. No, way too often we plant tomatoes. We plant these tomatoes and are sad and shocked and disappointed and feel defeated when we experience negative things in our life. We want the strawberries, but we don't plant them. We only expect them. And that's what needs to change. And how do we change that? What's up, what's up, what's up? I want to take a quick moment to say thank you so much for listening to this episode, and to also let you know that this podcast is 100% donation driven, which means it's completely funded by you, the listener. So, if you like the content I have to offer, I would love it if you can make a donation and you get to pick the amount. I left links in the description of the video as well as my homepage. You can choose which way benefits you the best to donate. And if you need more options, please feel free to email me at dariusdotch@gmail.com. That's DARIUSDOTCH@gmail.com. Again, thank you so much for being here, and let's get back to it. How do we change that? Well, I think the easiest way is to be proactive rather than reactive. So instead of being in fear about getting sick and dying, focus on living the healthiest life you can. The positivity, not the negativity. If you're worried that you don't have a job because you got laid off or fired, or should you focus on what new opportunities you'll find because of it? All the new experiences and opportunities that will come about because you're not in the same place you were before. Or you focused on how something might go wrong with your car, Or are you focused on how much you are going to take care of it and keep it in the best shape possible because you love it so much? Are you focused on and worrying about what you don't want to happen, or are you focusing on what you want? If we think about our minds as gardens, if we only water the negative and the fear and the doubt, what do you think is going to grow? We have to pay attention to every bit of input that goes into our garden, and we have to understand that it's an ongoing process. We have to constantly work at it, and sometimes we'll mess up or take some time off mentally. Just know what happens when you take some time away from working in your garden. What happens? Weeds grow. Areas of subconscious, bad habits. Weeds like us not realizing how much time we spend scrolling on Facebook and Instagram. Weeds like procrastination or having our priorities backwards. Sometimes we have to clean up and pull some weeds. But the main thing is putting the right things in your garden, the right focus, not the wrong focus. Focus on getting healthier. Focus on building that business. Focus on more stability for your family. Focus on the life you want, not the things that you don't want. And that is a major key that a lot of people won't find out until way later on in life. The fact that you will get what you water. So we have to be very, very, very careful of everything that comes into our garden. And when those weeds pop up, we have to pull them. The news, the negative people, the people who are talking down to you, the gossip going around, negative energies on social media, all of it, all these things will affect your garden. So let's really pay attention to what goes into our garden, what books we are reading, what things we are learning. Are you eating healthy? What are you listening to? What are you filling your mind with? You are in complete control of what goes into your mind. So let's be focused and make sure it's the things we want, the strawberries, not the things we are afraid of and the things we don't want. So that's what I got for you today. If you like this episode, please share it with somebody that can benefit from this, somebody who is a friend or a family member, somebody who has goals and is trying to improve their lives. So thank you again, and let's get it in.